Jackal.
Then the cubs.
I have a pretty good picture of him right there in that
Did you
bush.
zoom
Yeah. He's eating his breakfast. See that jackal a little bit better. Now he's getting ready to turn away because he might be lion food before long. There's another great big male. We just saw him. Really great. He's just lying there. The other one's eating breakfast. There he's getting up. And here he's coming towards us. Here he comes. He's wondering why all these people are around here. Now he's going to lie down.
Isn't that great?
Here comes a little cub coming towards his mama. Isn't that cute? Oh.
Hear it? Hear the little cry? He's crying for mama.
He sure is. These little cubs are so cute. I guess I'm going to have enough lion pictures.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh.
I'm getting this, Jeannie. Really surprising, the male lion was actually,
There, he's yawning.
I got all of
Did you
that.
get it?
Every bit of it.
Reminds me of Charlie.
Hope he didn't do anything while I was chasing film.
They haven't done a thing. Not sure where she's going, but anyway, now she's going to go over. Well,
There's 3 little ones there.
I'm going to have like 3 hours pictures of lions.
My God, 3 or 4. Almost used up the whole roll of film. 3 or 4.
Oh, looky there. Come on, John again. Are you going to? Come on. Now he's decided to get up. Wonder where he's going to go. Look at that. King of the jungle.
You getting that, Jeannie?
I have it. Got that.
What's wrong? Did you get all of that?
I got all of it, yeah.
You're right, George. The guy eating is dominant.
Yeah,
he's dominant.
The one that's eating is the dominant lion.
Yes, he's big. Look at all the young ones. Babies.
Oh.
Oh, he's a big hungry thing, man. That's enough, baby.
Now the jackal's still out there. Now he's turning around, waiting to see what he's going to do. He hasn't decided. He's not coming in too close. There he is, just sitting there, watching all these lions eat. And we're not sure where. There he goes. He knows all those lions are in there. He's waiting to come in and eat. He eats what the lions leave, which isn't much. I guess he's going away. Lions are still eating, and now they're the vultures. They have decided to come in, and they're waiting for the lions to finish eating. We are up on the top of the hill after a very, very rough ride up here. I mean, when you talk about rough, it's rough, but this is at the top, and this is, I'm taking a picture of the whole area from up here.
Yeah, you could really see
This
it
is
from the balloon.
out where
You could follow it.
out of Africa was
You're a
made.
balloon? Are you getting the balloon?
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
This is a secretary bird. It's kind of a strange looking bird. Oh, I got the front of him. A secretary bird, is that right?
Yes.
He is really strange looking. First bird picture I've taken.
Big.
Pretty
That's the
interesting.
legs. He's only got
Long
feathers
legs on
halfway down.
I know.
And they're kind of like a
But the
flamingo,
face
they
of
bend
it is
backwards.
so interesting. We've taken this road up here to find zebras and giraffes. So far we've been successful in finding the zebras. Look at them.
These are young colts.
Yeah.
These are the young ones.
Turn that either way and it zooms in.
A whole herd of them. Is this an animal with black stripes that's white? Or a white animal with black stripes? Who knows?
And this is the common zebra.
Yeah,
These are the common zebras.
another name called Puchao.
Puchow.
Oh, they're going. Look at the two of them together. What a great shot. Look at how the stripes. Aren't they something?
What are you taking a picture of?
Just the area.
You need
These are the water bucks. Look at them.
This is a good picture of the zebras.
Zebras are turning around looking at us now.
Oh, the water buck's checking us out, that's for sure. That must be the male with the big horns at the back.
The males with horns, yeah.
Yeah.
The female has no horns.
Oh.
So those are the old males.
They're the impalas
And the water buck.
and the water bucks. Which ones have the horns?
The water buck's only the males.
Only the males have the horns on the water bucks.
And the impalas are all males there.
They all have the horns.
Because they all have horns.
These are all males.
You're within 2 seconds of running out of battery.
No, I'm not. Just leave me alone.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I have 62 minutes.
She gives me hell.
It says I have 62 minutes left.
Oh.
I've been moved by an Aggie, Brennan.
Huh?
She's been moved by an Aggie.
You were fine. You were fine. I could see right up. All the animals were on.
Three leaves. They're all the same. In the rear end, just about. It might come from the same mother.
Man, would you look at that sky. Not a...
Much, Francis?
No,
Not at all.
they don't, because they don't need any meat from oil and
Are they vegetarian then?
no,
No, they keep their own cattle.
Oh, they
And goats.
Got him running.
I can't see them. I can't get them. I can get them. There, I got some of them. Yeah.
And you can go around to the left and there's another whole crew.
It's a toppy.
Toppy.
You see,
Standing on the mount again, right?
More over there.
Oh, predators.
These are called toppy, and they stay on the top of the hill looking for predators. And they
One
do.
of them does.
One
while
of
the
them
others
does,
graze.
while the other ones graze.
Oh, that's nice of you to look at us. Oh, they
Well-
look like us. They must not see that many jeeps. Is that what it is? They seem to be.
you know, these are very scared. You know.
Is that why they call them toppy? Because they stand on the top of
Keep them going now.
They are pretty. The color of the legs and
Pretty.
the hind and front quarters of the black.
Here are more zebras. Whole herd.
Nimeingia kwa main road kidogo tu hatua kama naelekea signboard ile junction, lakini nikaingia ndani hapo kidogo, iko hapo nini zile.
I'm trying to take a picture while these thorns.
Ndio nitatokea hapo sasa, ninarudia barabara ndio
Really
twende
so.
huko.
Joyce, which is the acacia tree? The thorny one?
Yeah, this,
Look at all those spikes.
you know, they've got a very tough limbs.
Oh, is that what
They do, really.
They have to chew those things.
We have now found the giraffes. It has taken us 2 hours or something, plus lots of bumpy roads, but they live up here. And they feed off the acacia bushes. Let's see where's some more.
Wakati niliwacha nyuma hapo kwa
Oh,
Back.
like,
And that warthog stretches back on that low log.
look at the topee with the calf. Just keep
Look,
them
they're
on.
young.
And there's another one behind them.
This is a picture of the sky that has a certain glare to it that is really very pretty
It's a
right
big
now.
warthog. He's gonna follow the others.
The winners again challenge the one with the females.
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like to be able to stand up? I'm kind of hogging the space here.
Look out.
Let's keep better sitting down.
Now there are two of them.
Those horns, will they poke each other with those horns? They try to.
They're butting heads.
It's not a serious fight.
Bunch
Yes.
of them. Lots of
They're just playing, aren't
Small
they?
mountain.
Every game drive you go out on, you just see something that's even more interesting.
these guys are
than
doing
Well, look at them. They're doing everybody but.
Short.
I see them. They're running sideways. They're playing for the herd.
Well, this
Oh,
is
one's
great.
running away. He chickened out. Going after him though.
In the back here.
They run them off. So he's chased anyway.
Yeah, the males are watching.
He's gonna run that one clear out of the herd.
He got a set of horns.
They're fighting for the herd. They're trying to get. What are they doing?
Dominance, I guess.
Now he left. There's the winner. There's a hippo out of the water, which is very unusual to see at this time of night.
Yeah.
It's about 5:30. It's getting dark.
And the baboons were that's the place where the baboons were.
That's where we saw the leopard turtle.
It was
There's-
another part on the
there's a
river.
place where
Another
he
piece on the
swims
river
and
was
lives.
there.
Yeah, it's-
The other fight's on the fall.
wait a minute.
Watch it, Gene.
They're trying to see
There you can see him right now.
it back.
Great big one.
He weighs about 2 tons.
2 tons.
You tell a difference in a male, female?
Yeah, the males is bigger.
The male's bigger. I can't get his head now. I can get his face. Or with the whole, he's eating his dinner.
Salad.
Actually, in his case, I think he's having breakfast.
Oh.
He feeds all day.
Think so?
I don't know.
And this is just what came out of the bushes right now. He's not paying any attention to us whatsoever.
Wow.
Look how big he is.
Well, I hope that's taken, Gene.
It is.
He's at a mud fan.
Mm-hmm.
That's a sheep.
Is that a she?
No, it's a he.
A he?
Yeah.
She's
Sorry, guy.
She's a he.
Didn't mean it, bub. Didn't mean it.
He said, you can't call me a she. I'll take care of you.
Now he's eating his dinner.
He pulls them out.
Now he's coming very close to us.
He certainly is.
Very, very close. Now what are they called?
Crown hornbill,
Crown hornbill.
African turkey.
African turkey. That's what we had for lunch.
But this is a different one.
Get out there.
Crown hornbill.
That's great.
And look what we have come into now.
These
They're
ones are okay.
babies.
They're
While they
used
start
to-
Oh, look at the
Players and
babies. They're
trumpeting.
playing.
And you know how we know how they
Get
do
nervous.
that.
Oh, look at
Then they
there.
come at
Aren't
you.
they
Yeah.
cute?
These are only females and the young ones.
These are all the females.
His old truck, you know, the elephants got to it.
Poke holes in it.
But the little babies are so sweet. This looks like there's a pair of them.
3 of them.
There's 3.
3.
4.
4, yeah, there is. There's 4.
These two look younger.
That's when he looks pissed now. He's coming out. See, he's flapping his ears.
That's okay.
He's still eating, so he's not
Well,
bad.
the ears tell the story when they get the ears down. The mother's protecting them.
Gestation period is 22 months.
You think
That's a
20, that's a
long
long
time.
Gestation period. I thought it was 24 months.
And the baby stays
Little
for
baby
about
back
2
behind.
years and start getting grow tusk.
Oh, so this
How
little
would you
baby's
think these
with their
females
So they
are
must
with
be
the
2
tusk?
years old.
How would you think these females are with the tusk?
To him, I'll bet.
Oh, look
He fell down. He fell down.
Oh, isn't he cute? His mama just called him and he was running over there to it.
Kid.
The little baby, there's a growling, the baby came running back. But the baby tripped.
Wait a minute.
Are you recording?
I am recording. This is our tent camp where we're staying. We just got back from our wonderful ride. Saw all kinds of animals,
Game drive.
game dive, and we're leaving in the morning and we're going to the Shekel Islands. We've had a wonderful time here.
Fantastic
And
time.
it's just not like any other camp you've ever been to. It's just wonderful. Everything is spotless and the service is
The
great.
beds are wonderful,
The
complete with a
beds are
big
good.
private bathroom with all facilities, hot and cold water, toilet, beautiful, nice furniture, shower, everything.
So it's been a real adventure. And now we have to go do the thing that we hate the most, and that's pack. Okay, here's Alan. We're going into our little tent now, or big tent, I guess, compared to the other ones that we've stayed in. And get ready to go to dinner.
This is a Maori dance by the young Maori warriors here at the tent camp in the Masai Mara. I can't exactly tell what the significance of it is, but interesting. Jumbo.
Okay, this evening we have a great pleasure to welcome you in a Maasai songs and dancing. Those are normally performed by young men who belong to the same age group. And now we are going to perform 4 more dances. The first dance we do perform after heavy meal. The second one we do perform when welcoming our cattle back from grazing to the village. The third one is the competition among the warriors to see whom can jump the highest using less effort. If there is one of you who is energetic enough for the warriors, you're highly welcome, and also paragraphing is allowed. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is our last dance. This dance will be performed in a graduation ceremonies whereby the Maasai warriors like to become the junior elders of the community. So they may come to be blessed with the senior elder to wish them long life and prosperity. In Maasai custom, we do use honey beer plus milk in the blessing. So it's a real blessing. If you like to join us, you are highly welcome. Thank you.
This is a kind of a birthday dance. I don't know if I can get it, but it's getting pretty close.
All of these guys sing this kind of a Congo line. They're all Maasai, and they're great dancers and singers. They love to
I just took the backlighting off. I didn't realize I still had it on. This is our last night here, so they're all putting on a fantastic celebration for us. It's really kind of neat. And our friend Doug from New York, Manhattan, by the way.
Where's your purse? Look at me. Oh, okay. That's those arms. So much for the 8 o'clock party. Jeannie, come on out. Hey, why don't we get our group picture with them? He loves them. I want to take all your pictures if you want. I'll take a picture of you up there. No, I want you. Well, everybody. Everybody, yeah. We don't want to get a group picture. Well, just probably not come out and take a picture. Everybody's got a good player. Yeah, I will. I'll get it. Okay. Let me just. If everybody will get together, I can kind of know which lens to use.
Oh, a wide angle in. We had breakfast. Okay? Wide angle.
Nobody. It's okay. Yeah, but this is that's too wide for me. I can't get everybody in.
This camera also.
All right. That's a good one. Jumbo. Jumbo.
One more.
One more? With this one?
Yeah. That camera there.
Okay, there we go. Jumbo.
Jumbo.
Okay.
Can you get up?
We're set.
Okay, if you don't stand there, I'll get one more.
We set some down there for we take some of that strip. The airplane's not in yet.
If you don't stand together, I'll get one more. So you have to stand closer.
Wait, come this way.
There, that's good. Okay, now smile.
That was painful.
You did good on that.
This is
Automatic everything, right? Yeah.
That's the warthog right back there. Oh, did you? Yeah. Buffalo, I think.
I may see you again.
That's right.
We'll sure try.
But we're going to come in July or August to see the migration.
Oh, you have. You'll have to have a very great time, man.
Yeah.
Millions and millions.
Yeah.
This is our guide, Francis, and we're just getting ready to leave. And he just brought us to the airport. We have not too much of an airport here, so we're all just kind of standing around talking and getting ready
Watch
to.
out behind you.
Here it comes, Lord. Now we're going to get on this plane, fly to Nairobi, and then get another plane and fly to the Shekel Islands. Those are all the little cars that we went on our game looks in. Really neat. And so this is the airport. There is no building. This is the end of Africa. We are now flying near Mount Kilimanjaro. What's the other mountain, Alan? Mount Kenya. We're at the Arctic Craft Store, and this is the band that is now playing. That headdress.
What were the things you bought besides the little dish?
I bought 3 little boxes.
How much did it cost? What, did you spend $20?
I spent $30. That's all I bought. I didn't see anything I really wanted. Houses. There goes Doug. He's gonna go in. Alan's shopping, I think, someplace. And I'm getting ready to go shopping. Our cab driver's name is Bonnie, and he is just as nice as he can be. And all the cars here cost like between $30,000 and $60,000. They are all very, very old. And gasoline is $5 a gallon. It shows we're on the island of Mahe, M-A-H-E, and there's just an old house there that I just thought I'd take a picture of. It's kind of neat. There's our friend Doug, and he's taking pictures, and there's Joyce. Here we stopped at a beach, and the scenery is just so beautiful. It kind of reminds me of Cabo San Lucas. This island is 17 miles wide, or rather long. We're out with our cab driver. And look at kids down there playing. In the water. Makes you really want to get in there because it's so pretty. Tell them to wave at me. Wave at me.
These islands, I guess, run.
I don't really think I can get much, but here we are up on the top of the mountain, and it's been raining constantly. So, just a real nice drizzle rain, and it's just so beautiful up here. Great big rainforest. Yeah, I took the back light off. Keep checking just to see what's going on. It's really very, very pretty. Even in this rain and the fog and the mist and everything. And this is our guide that's bringing us through. His name is Bonnie. He knows the way around, believe me. The hill and looking down into the water. This is the Indian Ocean down here. Still a little bit rainy and foggy and everything, but it's cleared up enough to where we can at least see from up here. I'll try the backlight and see if I get any better pictures. Oh, it looks like I might. I may not get the water. I'm still experimenting. Just never know. Looks like the trees are going to be better, but the water is not going to be existent. I'm taking this from the window of our room of the harbor here at Mahi. I'll go outside in a few minutes, but I just thought, as long as I'm here, I might as well try to get this picture because I might not get it.
Good afternoon.
Now, take this through. This is just kind of the harbor area right where we're docked. And this is Maui, M-A-H-E.
It's all fiber stems. They are palm trees. They are not type of stems in the sense it's not wood. It's only fiber.
I got 20 to go.
Talk to him. Tell him what it is.
Come on back to me.
He changed colors too.
I lost
You
you.
go from green to brown. Well, he's on. He's moved around now. He's out of sight.
Oh, wonderful.
No, he's gone. He went around. He turned brown. You won't see him. He turned brown, green.
But what we are seeing right now is not the nut. What we are seeing is a husk, which is found. It's an envelope. See, all nuts have an envelope on the outside. We call it a husk. K-H-U-S-K. That's it. That's what we're seeing up in the tree. It's the envelope which is found outside the nut. So what happens is this. After 7 years, one of these three things will fall down. See? When it falls down, we remove this from the outside, and inside this, we have one of these famously shaped things here. And this is what is found inside the husk there, okay, when it falls down after 7 years. So it takes 7 years to reach like this until it falls down. Just have an idea of the weight.
Yeah, 40.
Okay. It's beautiful shape, this one. Practically symmetrical. But for the size, it's not that big. Our size. Yeah. It's not that heavy, but it's for a seed it's big. It's heavy for a seed. If you compare it for a seed, it's quite heavy. Just go and hide it. Take a couple of photographs with it.
Gosh. Heavy.
Are you
Take some
picking it
photographs
up?
with it.
Can you see that thing?
No, I can't. I'm too close to you.
How does the husk come off? Is it just...
If we leave it down,
Yeah, I
when
can
it's
get you a little
germinated,
bit
it will
now.
rot. It will rot. The husk
How
will
much
rot.
does it
It will rot and
weigh?
humus, it will rot.
I
But
guess
when
20
we can-
pounds. He said about 8 kilometers. I mean 8 kilograms.
But the
So I
one that
guess
you
about
lift,
20
you let
pounds
fall
somewhere in
from
there.
its
It's
floor.
heavy. There's no question.
I mean,
I shouldn't be smiling too much, holding it. Thank you.
okay, what for us to be able to, we remove the husk on the outside, and then we have the shell. The shell is not even black yet, it's whitish and soft. So you just break through the shell, and inside is a very thick jelly-like substance. There's no water inside, there's no milk or water. There's only a thick jelly. And this jelly, what we used to do with it, we put it in the fridge, and eat it cold as dessert. Okay. But it's between 7 to 9 months that we have the jelly inside. As it gets older, 9, 10, 11 to 1 year, slowly what happens, we have an opaque color which rises to the jelly. And as this color rises to the jelly, it solidifies it. Like right now, we call it a kernel because it's simply like cement. It is very, very, very hard. It crystallizes. If this kernel is polished, it becomes really like ivory. It's whitish, an opaque white like ivory. Yeah? And this is what gives the nut the weight. Okay?
right below.
More right up
Right
there.
above is a bunch of good nuts.
The good ones. 7 years to mature.
On the ground. It then takes 3 years for them to germinate and start to grow. And it takes another 20 years before they start producing these.
The path is that. Yes. I
There's
mean,
a durian up there.
it's very sweet, but when it starts
All
to ferment, it's
tropical
awful. Yeah, it becomes awful when it starts to ferment. But in Seychelles, we eat them as fruits. But we have the inside also very, very sticky, like a glue thing. What we do before we eat it, we have to oil everything with olive oil first, so that it comes off easily later on. Otherwise, it gets stuck to the end of the knives. It's very difficult to remove them. So we oil everything before eating the fruit. But again, the smell stuck. Like if you eat in the morning, even after 2 showers, you'll still be smelling it in the afternoon. That's the bad.
Better picture of the durian. This
That
is
we
the
eat.
hearts
Just
of
the
palm
slit
and
part
what
of the
we
top there, the
eat.
1 meter part of the trunk.
And they have to cut the
Just below
tree
the leaves
down
and above
and to
these
get
is a spaghetti
to
thing.
them and then
That's the
slice
meat
them
part that
open
we eat.
and
That's
that's
the part
what we
that we
eat.
But in doing so, we
In
have
our
to destroy a
salads.
whole tree. If you cut them,
These
if
are
you
the
cut
hearts of palm,
cutting
just
one
that
down.
white
But what
stem
we do
there.
have here are palm
You
hearts
cut the
and
whole
young
tree
coconut
down in
trees.
order to get it.
See, the coconut trees, they grow everywhere and they grow very fast. It can be exploited instead.
See, now you can see it
The spaghetti,
again.
no.
Just
That's
that white
bird.
part
It's
there.
bird. It's bird which is the
Yeah,
spaghetti.
what part
And the
over
belt,
there.
the tree protects it from wet by sticky secretion. So the idea is this: as wind will bring the pollen grain inside the hole, and there inside the ovule, it fertilizes the ovule. And basically, what happens when the ovule gets fertilized, like in the middle there, we see that the nut grows out of the ovule like this, and the blackish thing becomes like the bracket which holds the nut. It holds the nut on one side, and it holds the nut from the tree. Actually, if you take it in the ladies, it's like a placenta. It's the same thing. See, it holds the nut on one side, and it is attached to the tree on the other side, which gives food to the nut. Okay, the nut grows from it like this, and actually it holds the nut at the end of the day. And one of these nuts will take 7 years before it falls down. So the nut comes out of the ovules like this, and then it acts as a bracket which holds the nut. For 7 years, it'll be up there. But the interesting thing is this. See.
For another 7 years. Parrots lay their nests and put their eggs in. It's the jackfruit. It looks like a durian, but it's not. Can't see.
Head like punk, act like one of these, act like one of these.
Where is it?
You zoom in.
Very aggressive, very territorial it seems.
Where is he?
Straight across there.
Okay?
He's on top of the
Have
palm.
we...
So he's kind of
Feel good. Just me and you. Yeah?
Get them away.
We're going out now, no problem. Okay? That's really tough.
I can't see him. Can you still see him?
Yes?
No, he's hopped to the other side of the leaf.
That's the bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you still see him?
It's gone to the other side of the leaf.
Yeah, we can see one there. It's just under the one. See it's difficult. It goes under the leaf like this now. That's the call of a black parrot though. That's the call of a black parrot. That's the whistling one. That's it. See? That's the whistling one.
Is he in that leaf? He's gray.
It's going underneath right now. It's moving this way. It went the other way.
I didn't get him.
But if you have taken the whole leaf in focus when you play it, it must be on there somewhere.
I
Yeah.
should have taken. Is it that big leaf
It's
right
just-
there?
No, but it's gone. Sorry, it move off. Yeah. But if you have this leaf in the film, when you play it, you see it there. But you might have the focus on it. Yes. Okay.
If you find me another bird,
No
that's
problem.
what we'll do.
I'll do it. You just film the whole area. It must be somewhere on there.
Should be somewhere on there.
Yeah, and then you watch it on TV. Just
Right.
look for the bird on TV.
Get a really big TV.
Yes. Okay, let's go. Not so fast, eh? Don't want to lose anybody.
Did you get some pictures, Keene?
No, I couldn't find the bird.
Well, no, I just mean of everything.
Not
Yeah.
much.
It's humid out there, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay? It's coming, it's coming. Let him come, let him come.
He thinks I'm stuck.
Yeah. But yeah, he's very honest.
He thought there was some food down
But just do this like this with your hand. Just feel the tension in it.
Oh my goodness, look at that one.
Feel it, feel it, feel it. Just like a string of a guitar. Yes. See, I mean, look at the diameter of this is in nanometers.
There's Alfonso.
Crown palm, Jeannie. It's a crown palm.
Yeah, the crown palm.
Biggest frond in the forest, I think.
You think? It's a waterfall. All of the bus now are really, really hot. When there was a thaw.
Mostly we have in the ocean on the other side, so we won't be able to show you too much of those. But clams we sell for as aquarium animals, and we also restock in the reef. And when they get big, we can sell them for food. Quite tasty. If any one of you have tasted abalone, it's very much similar to that. Except you get much more meat out of it. And you see all the different colors? That's an algae that lives in the plant. And that's the same algae that lives in coral. And this one lives out of the sunlight with a photosynthesis. And it produces sugar that it shares with the plant. So it gets the same food resource from this algae. And you can see all different colors, the spots on them. They're all the same type of algae that
All different kinds of clams.
Quite difficult to say, but I think it could be all between 15 and 30 years. We have clams that are, most of the clams you see here are harmless.
It's an animal. It's a sea cucumber.
You see his foot on there?
Wow. Oh,
Here's the best.
That's all foot.
He holds on.
Those are all feet.
And that's his mouth. And
Do they eat sea urchins? Is that what they eat?
no, it depends on,
No, not in the water, but
depends on what kind of type it is. Some eat just mud, algae, and things like that.
Yeah. That's a beautiful one.
Yeah, it is.
I saw your lobster standing
Sea
the other end.
cucumber. And this is the starfish. And we're looking around again, trying to find a lionfish. See if I can find it. I don't know if that's a lionfish or not, but it's a pretty fish.
The Egyptian used the spines to write with. So you see here too is 5 shapes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This is a sea urchin.
She's moving it.
here, that's what I eat.
They're very tasty.
This is the rest of the starfish that we saw earlier. We only saw like 2 of his hands, but now he's beginning to come out a little bit.
That's good also.
But
I
they
do not
say
like
it's
conch.
very delicious. I think
The French are big on conch.
I think conch are very chewy.
Look at
There he comes. There he comes. He's coming out of the shell.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Will he come all the way out?
Yeah, he makes it.
Is he going to come out?
No, he won't do it.
They're actually, when they swim, they're quite beautiful. They have almost like butterflies.
Oh yeah, you mean the
Butterfly wings.
that's that.
Just now put the shark back in the water.
Yeah.
Do they roll over when you rub your stomach? Look at that.
Okay, and then we can go.
This is the beach at Presswood. We're so tired right now that I think we're going to go back to the boat. This is the island in between, and we may come and spend some time here at a later date. But this is just beautiful. Seychelles Islands are very peaceful. We've seen lots of them. Also very hot. Yeah, I am going to try again. It's really very pretty. The water is just gorgeous. Here we are out in the middle of the Indian Ocean. Very, very far away from home.
There's the traveler. Hello,
This is a picture of our boat. We're still up Preston and we're getting ready to get on the tender and go back to the ship.
In Africa?
There's some boats here. I'm taking from outside of our room, or in the room actually.
The room. Through our porthole.
Through our porthole. I just kind of think they're pretty, so I just decided I would try to take a picture of them.
Take a picture of the room when you finish.
We are now in an island called Cuisine or something like that. Getting ready to go in and have a picnic on the beach and do some snorkeling. There's the great white sailor. Been lying in the bed for the past 3 days, reading his book on the winter.
It's a great book, and it's a nice way to relax and to recover one's sanity and strength.
It's good. Beautiful day today.
This is Joyce and Doug Hubel by way of New York City and Toronto, Canada. Ah!
You just couldn't resist, could you?
And here's our own tropical beach. And the water is so pretty. And out there at anchor is our ship. And that's the Renaissance 7 Monrovia. The big white ship is back. Oh, here they come. There's George. And where did Verna go? Oh, there she is. Verna, turn around and say hello. Say hello.
Hi, I'm Bill Clinton. Girlfriend, Trudy.
No, what's your name? That's suing you. We're staying under a beautiful tree on the beach. Really pretty. Then you can see out to sea. Here we are on Currieur's Island in the Seychelles, and a beautiful beach mermaid is walking down the sand and will shortly be here. We don't yet know her name. We don't yet know what she does. But we know that it's well worth taking her picture to save it for posterity, because you don't see mermaids like this around much anymore. Oh, the mermaid's waving. Hello, Miss Mermaid. We'll zoom in, see if we can recognize the mermaid. We're zooming in. The mermaid looks awfully familiar. Got on a shirt that I'm sure I've seen before. here on Mahe in the Seychelles Islands, getting ready to depart for Egypt, and we stopped at a hotel with beautiful grounds. It's a Best Western, believe it or not, and these are the giant turtles that are indigenous to this area, similar to the turtles, I guess, that you get down in the Pacific off of South America in the what islands?
Galapagos
In the Galapagos Islands. Well, these are the Indian Ocean version of the same turtles, and they're indigenous here, as I say, and they grow here, and they only got about 100 of them they know of.
What's his name?
Matilda.
Is that Matilda?
That's Matilda.
Those are huge. These are
waltzing Matilda.
These are the turtles that they're known for. They only have them 2 places in the world. One is Galapagos, and the other one is here in the Seychelles. I guess that's all. No, there's George, I think, or Lulu, somebody like that. And there's another one. They don't seem to have a very active life. I wonder how they can carry those big shells around.
It's really sad that they're pinned up here and not able to get back into the ocean where they could be free.
This is the hottest place on earth, I do believe, because of the humidity is so hot. It's at least 89%, and it rains every day, which means that the humidity is awful, but it's very, very pretty here. Everything is so green. And we're getting ready to leave and go to Luxor. So our next pictures will probably be in Egypt. This is at the hotel. It's really quite pretty. I don't have anything else to do, so I'm just taking pictures. We've been standing here all day long, so this is one wasted day. It's very pretty. You can see it now a little bit better. That's where we had lunch. Going down the streets in Luxor.
So there was a club med everywhere in Egypt.
It's really quite
And if you look to the left side, we have date palm trees. We have the fan palm trees. You see those small palm trees between the ficus? Those what we call them.
To the north. Okay? So Egypt was divided in 2 lands, and the Pharaoh Mina, or Narmer, he was the first pharaoh who started to unite both of Upper and Lower Egypt. And he chose Memphis to be the capital of Egypt at that time. And all of the kings from the Old Kingdom, they ruled Egypt from Memphis. So the ancient Egyptian history divided in 3 main periods, which is Old Kingdom, the Middle Kingdom, and the New Kingdom.
Here we are at the Temple of Karnak. Pretty interesting. Inside the Temple of Karnak.
No. The Greek and the Roman, they didn't destroy anything. The Persians. The Persians when they came here, destroyed. The Greek and the Romans, by the way, when they came here, they were believed in the ancient and they built a temple.
And one of the reasons that all those temples here are still in a good condition because of the weather. The weather here in Egypt is really dry. We don't get rain. Sometimes it rains here, but not in Egypt. So for that reason, those temples, after all these thousands of years, are still in a good condition. Like I was saying outside that this temple has been built with a different pattern. So when they will start building the temple, you think from which part they will start building the temple? That's right, from the holy of the holy inside to outside, because when they will build the holy one piece of sandstone, or it's a block of sandstone, and after that it's smooth, and after that we cover all of it with a layer of plaster, and after that we will start column on the right side. And this is the only one which is still in good condition, and this one has been used in 1927. And if you look to the capsule, just try to avoid the sun, and if you look to the capsule of the column, and after that if you look what size to the column, those are represent, on the right side here, those are represent the blocking of the column, and here, this is represent the old.
Talking about the cartoon, because one of the most important documents we have made was the cartoon. The cartoon is an oval shape figure. I have one very magnet here. Any of the monuments, so we can tell, yes, this is the statue of this pharaoh. Without this cartoon, we couldn't tell. But here we have an exception because during the era of Tutankhamun or King Tut and Akhenaten, it's a matter of 14 years, we have.
So, Ramses III is one of the really big pharaohs. And by the way, we have 11 of them. We have 11 Ramses. But the most important Ramses is Ramses II. If you look at those pictures, can you see those pictures on the left? The left before, this is according to the earth. What is the God the bride? So this one is represented as the right person, this one is represented as the God the bride, the God of the God the day, the God of the year of.
Very hazy day.
The front of us here belong to Ramses. He was 97 years old.
Ramses II.
And the people who coming with me tomorrow to Cairo, we're going to visit the mummy's room, and I'm going to show you his mummy. And his mummy is still in a very good condition. You will see the hair, you will see the teeth, see the skin, the nails. You will be surprised. We are talking about 1290 BC, the New Kingdom, the 19th dynasty. Ramses II, by the way, he used to have like 60 wives, 100 sons, and 50 daughters. So he was a really busy man of granite. And by the way, Ramses II, like I'm saying, he had more than 60 wives, but his favorite wife, she was Nefertari, because we have Nefertiti, the wife of Akhenaten, and Nefertari, the wife of Ramses II. And she is the only one. Some of you are going to Abu Simbel?
Yes. Well, no, we're going. No.
Yeah, I mean, like in Abu Simbel. By the way, like I'm saying that Egypt, it was divided in two lands, Upper and Lower Egypt. So there is two crowns, okay? one crown represents Upper Egypt, and we call it the white crown, and another crown represents lower of Egypt, which we call it the red crown. Okay. Also, there was two royal claims: the papyrus, which
These are some of the.
Excuse me. How many columns we got here? Just guess. I want you to guess. Just tell me. Very close. 100? 100 and what? More than 150. 136 columns here. And by the way, the numbers have nothing to do with anything. I mean, any pharaoh wants to build something big and huge than anyone else. Okay? So, Ramses II actually is the one who completed building those columns. But the first one who started here, that was his father, City. And after that, he's the one who completed building all those columns, and he started to put his tattoos everywhere. So, in front of us here, can I have your attention please here? If you look at the top there, we see this is what we call it. Because if you look to the shape, this is represent the rivers, upper and lower. The top part, this is the delta, and the two branches, and after this line, to divide it upper and lower Egypt. Because the Nile is
Talking about a cartouche.
93% of the whole total area of Egypt is desert, and just 7% or 8% is green. If you look at the capital of the column, the blossom and the open flower, the papyrus. And if you just come here, I want to show you the windows. You can see the windows. So all those windows prove that there was a ceiling, a roof up there, and this roof, it was made of sandstone also, and those windows here to admit the light and the air to go inside. Did you heard about the movie Death on the Nile? They shot this movie here, in this place of the temple, when they were walking here, and after that they threw this big box. Okay? So, about the relation between the pharaoh and the god, and a different kind of offering. And if you look here, you see that the carving are really deep. Can you see the carving here? You will see the carving. Ramses II, by the way, he used to usurp some statues. Like for example, if he will see a beautiful statue belonging to other pharaoh, he would just move the cartouche of this pharaoh and put his own and take this statue for himself. So, for that reason, if you look at his cartouche, can you see his cartouche there everywhere? You know what's cartouche, by the way? No, this is
Ramses' cartouche. You can see this very clearly. And it's look at that. That's kind of what I'd like to get.
This one too, the big one you can see. But the big one you can see is much better. The big one there, it's exactly the same that I have. Exactly.
The beautiful sky.
20 years. And she used to act like a fairy, wearing full beard, exactly like
Ascending sand.
He is coming with stone out of the
They use very primitive tools, and these tools very
This is our private security company over there, and they follow us everywhere we go. In a little truck there.
I'm not talking about the temple. I'm talking about the temple.
We are now at the
This is the
Luxor
temple. I was
temple.
saying the camera, it's free.
What about admission to the temple?
Oh, sorry. Now we're at the Luxor temple, getting ready to take pictures and listen to what they're saying.
If you look in front of us here, the pilot temple, you can see that there is some relief, some inscription, nothing, because it's unfinished. But this one is finished. We just even
It's a pylon.
So this is Ramses II. And by the way, Ramses II here is talking about the Kaddish War. Kaddish War was between the Egyptians and the Hittites. So
I'm just trying to take these pictures because I don't know if I can get a great shot of them. It's Ramses II.
That's right.
Look at the baboons.
Hittite queen. Hittite princess. Is that Nefertari?
No, Turkish is Egyptian.
Okay.
For Turkish is Egyptian. And have the same shape of the band of pyramids, and all of them are tied. The bottom part of the temple of the palace, you look at the bands, all of them are tied together. So, but Ramses II, if you look here from the left side, this part here, it goes back to Ramses II.
I'm going to go up and show you the colors they made. Really kind of neat.
Those columns, and he put his own capsules there. It's back there. For that reason, you can see the temple back there. It's on one axis. See all of the columns. But when Ramses II he came to build after that the pylon, you see, you cannot build this temple on one axis. Why? That's right. If you look what this is, that he didn't build it on one axis and so I want you to look up there. If you look up there, can you see there is a mosque? Okay? This mosque, it goes back to the 11th century.
11th century mosque.
So, by the way, all of the statues here, those statues here, all of them are represent Ramses II. Okay, I was saying that Ramses II is an old man when he died. He was 97 years old. But if you look, all of his statues here, all of them are young and strong. So if you look here from the line before, and by the way, this statue was losing her face. This was not here like a year ago. And the guy from Chicago House. The guy from Chicago House.
Ibis and Ibis.
That's a grand So, this is part of the temple. Starting from the columns there, all this have been built during the reign of
These were at the Ammon temple. Now where do we go from here?
Now we go from here to the parking store.
You're talking about yeah, I thought I missed some of that. It has the your famous king on it.
Yeah, the Ramses or Tutankhamun.
Ramses.
When you see like this one, it's the Ramses. Very yeah. تعال عشان ابيع ده. ايه؟ تعال عشان ابيع. see this, they do it like that in the end. This is really This is his name.
Oh, this is 2 years old, by the way.
That's 2 years old. It's nice. I just
That's right. That's right. They do it there. Those are the roads.
I don't know how much they run. Some of them filled in solid, or I guess you can get some that aren't solid. Is that right?
Yes, that's right. That's right. We'll go.
Okay, great.
خليك جنب عمر علشان عمر خليك تصور دلوقتي.
Now you said this is the avenue that goes so far?
That until the current, I can't even believe that. I mean, like we were talking about 3 kilometers from here, and all of them are Sphinx. Goes all the way to there. It's incredible.
The whole thing is incredible. I've been to Greece and I've been everywhere, Turkey and all those places, but there's nothing like this. It's just absolutely nothing.
By the way, the bus is waiting outside there. If you want to start, go to the bus. It's up to you. If you want to wait for the others, you do whatever you want. It's outside the parking there, number 1. So whatever you want. You want to wait for the others, you want to start, go back. This is another method. This is the minaret.
I've lost that one. This is an avenue, and it runs 3 kilometers long, all the way up and down the streets of Cairo. All those sphinxes there. Look at that.
It's a shame when you hear about how much of all the antiquities are elsewhere in the world.
Yeah.
So surprised. You going to Cairo tomorrow?
Yeah.
I want to take a picture of. Those are pelicans, and those bills look like they've been painted. Really kind of interesting to look at. Let's try to get a close-up of one. There, look at that. Isn't that a pretty picture? I don't know what that is. There's that pelican. Wait a minute. Now look at it. I love to take pictures of birds. It's kind of fun. Wait.
I was talking to her. Were you taking pictures of the ground again?
Oh yes, I have lots of pictures of the ground. We're getting ready to go on a felucca ride, which is like a wooden sailboat down the River Nile.
See your guide. Want to smell like a barbecue, huh?
Now we're all taken out and going on a felucca ride in these river boats, in these wooden boats, from our hotel, which was the Sheridan. There's Doug and Joyce and George and Berna. We had lots of nice time talking. They're looking at us over right now. They're both looking at this guy that's putting the sails down.
مبحرين يا بيه ها؟ مبحرين احنا مبحرين ولا مقبلين الاول؟
انا والله ما عارف
هيطلع فوق
انا مش عارف
طب قبل شويه وبعدين نبحر
How hard to get all of it, but I got her. Now I just missed.
We're going to sail all the way down to the museum.
The museum, by the way, the other direction down to the road.
Right. That's what I thought. Are we
but
going that
just,
way?
No, we still have time for the sunset. So that's why we are just sailing up the Red Sea or
really
trying to
a
link
pretty
the Red Sea with the
all those boats that
Mediterranean.
are out.
I didn't want to step in front of you.
Sorry.
Yeah, stand there.
It's raining Is that one of private security did yes.
Where are they?
Jeannie, stop. See about where to go. That's our security.
There's our guards. They're watching us, make sure everything is okay. Here they come.
So nothing's built on that side.
Two of them.
This is just what farmland.
There's audio,
Concentrated in that bank, the East Bank. They inherited that from the actually they don't know, but you know it just passed from generation.
Although there was
to
sure a
the,
lot of security this
other
morning
ones.
around
housing
both
accommodating
Karnak
the
and
East Bank. Negotiation with Israel, and the Prime Minister, Mr. Netanyahu in Israel, he is sort of.
Stand up, honey.
I'll make sure you don't fall.